Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I am Melissa. I post every Thursday a fashion or beauty video. If you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel because I know that 80% of you guys who watch my videos every time that I post are actually not subscribed. So subscribe to my channel, like this you always know when I have a new video up. In today's video, I'm actually going to talk about my perfume collection. I guess it's also a sort of review about my favorite perfumes, and maybe it will give you ideas on which perfume to get maybe for this summer or maybe for birthday or even for Christmas. So yeah, I figured it would be nice to talk about perfumes with you. If you haven't watched my perfume video that I posted a few months ago when it was Christmas with Melly, I actually talked about every different types of perfume as I am or I was a fragrance promoter for a while. Otherwise, today we're just gonna talk about my collection. Okay, so I figured I would start with my body sprays because that counts a bit as my perfume collection in a way. So I do have quite a few body sprays. Unfortunately, I never get through my body sprays. It's really an issue. I buy them like non-stop, especially from Bath & Body Works, and I'm really having issues with actually using them. So lately, since I am at home, I'm filming this while we are quarantined, I am trying to use them a bit more, even to use it just as a spray, just to feel fresh and smell good. So I'm going to show you the little body sprays I have right now. The first one I'm going to talk about is the Pink Lily and Bamboo one. This one is actually a fragrance from Bath & Body Works, and it just smells like pink lily. I got it last year at Bath & Body Works in Milan. It's really a spring scent, 100%. It's extremely fresh as well, like super fresh. Yeah, it's basically wild lily petals, bamboo leaf, pink ginger. So usually I wouldn't go for that type of smell because I'm really sweet and like heavy smells. That's what I like. But if you're searching for a nice little spring scent, I would definitely go with this one. And they have so many coming up in spring. I mean, I know right now it's tricky maybe to go to Bath & Body Works, but for other years or for later on in the year, they always have great scents for like seasons or seasonal scents. So yeah, and the bottle is so beautiful. Like I love that it's pink, so I got it also because it's aesthetically pleasing. But I really like it and I'm nearly done with it actually. But this is after a year and I've been using it quite a bit. So just to say, they really last forever. They're expensive, but they last for a long time. The other one is a bit, let's say, older than the one I showed you, much older actually. It's also from Bath & Body Works and it's the pink chiffon one. I know they have pink chiffon every year. At least I know a lot of girls on YouTube buy it every year. So I guess you can always find it. This one is just very old. I got it actually even in Jordan when I was there in 2016 or 2015, and I haven't used it much, as you can see, because it's way too fresh for me, unfortunately. The other one I went through it quite a bit because I forced myself to use it, but this one I didn't, and now it's getting so old that I keep it because it's pretty, but I really don't use it much, at least not on my skin. I might spray like this around me, but not on my skin directly. However, if you like fresh scents, this one is also a great one, and I know they always have it at Bath & Body Works like every year, so I recommend that. Afterwards, I also have one that is pretty old. I know you might be like, what, this is crazy, like all the fragrances you have that are so old, but these ones are actually just body sprays. It's so hard to go through them, but this one is the famous Victoria's Secret Strawberries and Champagne. This one I got it a long time ago. I definitely do not use that one. I keep it just for decoration, and just because all of the others I had that I never used, I had to throw them away. But this one, the bottle is so beautiful, and I love the name Strawberries and Champagne. It literally smells like champagne and strawberries. It's crazy. I know that they usually have that all the time, so you should be able to find it still nowadays. But yeah, I really recommend that one because it smells a bit sweet, and this is something I love, sweet scents, but at the same time it's super fresh. So this would be perfect for like spring or even summer if you're like me and like sweet scent but want something not too heavy. Afterwards, we have one of my ultimate favorites, and this one I know I'm going to be using a lot, and I think it's my favorite of all the ones I showed you. Bottle is really not my colors and not really my aesthetic, but I don't care. I got this one, which is from Bath & Body Works, and it's the pumpkin picking one. It smells like pumpkin, it smells like fall. Got it in September in Milan at the Bath & Body Works store. I believe they have a lot of similar scents, so if they don't have that every year, they probably have very similar ones that just smell like pumpkin and like fall and like a pie. I don't know, it just smells so great. I use that still every night before going to sleep. I just spray it on my pajamas. I just love it because obviously it smells just so good, and to be honest, even if we're in spring or summer, I'll keep on using it because I love it that much. Fall scents at Bath & Body Works, to me, they're just the best. And finally, I have actually one that I really don't like. I think it's the worst in my collection of body sprays and even of fragrances, and it's their hair mist actually, and it's the Sweet Like Candy hair mist by Ariana Grande. This one I've had it for way too long, like way too long, but I've never really used it. It doesn't smell like anything. It even smells pretty bad in my opinion. I've never tried any of her fragrances, unfortunately. I know I'm a fan of hers and I still haven't tried any of her fragrances. It's just that in Switzerland it's really hard to find them, and even in Milan I didn't find them easily, so I never got to try them. So I don't know if they actually smell like that, but this I really do not recommend, especially especially in your hair. Like, you don't want to have something that smells bad. Like, it's just not the goal. This one I really never use it. It's just that it's Ariana Grande, so I keep it, and again, it's pink. I guess my body sprays are most of the time just to decorate my room or something, but I really use like half of them. So yeah, this one, unfortunately, do not recommend that one, but I think it's so old that it's discontinued by now. I don't know, let me know if you've tried her actual fragrances. It's something I would love to try and maybe review on my channel. Let me know if you're interested in that. That could be a great idea. But so far, this one, I didn't like it at all. Okay, so now I guess we can go into the actual fragrances. You've been waiting for that as well. The oldest one that I have is from the month of November last year, so it's not that old. It's like 5 months old, and I actually received it when I was doing the fragrance promoter training, because I was basically promoting Bvlgari in stores around Switzerland. They actually gave us as a gift one of the latest fragrances of Bvlgari, and it's the Splendida Bvlgari. I talked about it in my previous video about perfumes pretty fast. This one is definitely a fall winter scent or a night scent. I could wear it in summer, but at night I feel like, because it's pretty heavy, like I wouldn't wear it for the day. It's definitely a bit of a sweet floral scent. It's a very successful fragrance for me because it's a floral sweet scent, so I love it so much. So I would really recommend it. But I also know that as being a fragrance promoter, I saw that this fragrance, it was you like it or you hate it. I guess you really need to smell that one. It's really risky to give it to someone as a gift. I'm the type of person who actually loves it, so I would definitely purchase it again. But I'm also the type of person that literally every year I ask for a new perfume for Christmas, or I buy myself a new perfume, because I can never stick to one. I know the type that I like, which is sweet floral ones, but I cannot stick to one same perfume. It's just too hard for me. So if I were someone who goes back to scents, I would definitely go back to that one for like especially winter time. Following this, I actually got 2 other ones for Christmas from my family. The first one, I talked about it in my best and worst products from Ted Baker. I will link everything below so you can go all check it out in the description box. And it's this Ted Baker Poly Perfume. This one I think is not the mini version, but it's the pretty small version. And so my brother got it for me. And this one smells really nice. It's very, I would say, sweet, but it has also this little scent that I feel like this one is also not for everyone. You love it or you hate it. Once again, I feel like it smells very luxurious. It smells a bit like a luxury store, which sounds really strange. I don't know if you've ever been to a luxury store, it smells sometimes a certain way, but yeah, like I really actually enjoy that one. Then I have 2 fragrances left, and then I have the one that I love the most forever and I will repurchase for sure, and that one I know I will stick to, which is rare for me, as I said. But firstly, I have one that my mom got me for Christmas, and it's this one. It's from Jean-Paul Gaultier, and it's called the Belle one. I also talked about it in my what I got for Christmas video that I will link also below. This one is amazing. It's super sweet. It's actually quite heavy as well, so that's why I'm hesitating sometimes on wearing it in spring, because I feel like it's a little heavy for me, but it's the sweetest thing out there. So honestly, if you like sweet scents, I would recommend that 100%. And the bottle is amazing. I know Jean-Paul Gaultier is really good at perfumes, and a lot of people purchase his perfume, so I guess you will like it as much as I do if you go for that one. This one is a pretty recent one that I'm going to show you now. I had it for I think 2 months, and it's actually a present for my boyfriend, and it's from the brand Yves Rocher. I think everybody knows it because it's pretty much everywhere in the world. This natural vegan brand-ish, but natural brand especially, and this one is their most famous one, which is called Évidence in French. Bottle pink, love it. It's super aesthetically pleasing. This one is a perfume that is 100% fresh. Very spring, very summer. I think that this I could wear it any time during the day in summer. So I figured that this is actually such a great perfume for me, because I can just spray whenever I want to feel fresh, like literally now. I just want to feel super fresh and nice. And yeah, this one I think is their bestseller perfume, or one of the best sellers. So I would really suggest that one for sure. Finally, the one I wanted to talk about is actually not a fragrance. It's a hair mist, and I talked about it in my hair routine video. It's actually probably my favorite. It tops any fragrances or any body sprays, and it's my Gisou hair perfume. And I talked about it because it actually helps your hair be shiny and be longer and healthier. I mean, go check out that video because I talk about all the products and I talk about it in more detail as well. But this one has been my favorite. It smells amazing. It stays on your hair for so long. It replaces any scent. Seriously, I could just have this and be happy. But obviously it's also nice to have an actual perfume to wear, that's for sure. I can't recommend this one enough. I have the baby version right here, like the small version, the travel size basically. But I'm thinking about getting the bigger bottle, maybe for my birthday or something, because I really would love to have a bigger bottle of that one. So this is pretty much it for my little perfume collection. It's a really random video, but I know a few people like me to talk about perfume, and I figured it could be a nice little collection and a nice little review of these perfumes, especially if you want to have a new perfume for spring or summer, or if you're interested in trying body sprays in particular. So I guess it could have helped you in a way. And as I said, don't hesitate to subscribe to my channel, comment comment below, like the video, let me know anything if you have a question or any requests as well. And other than this, I will see you in my next video. Bye!